Welcome everybody, welcome to the Human Interact stream. It is Friday, February 1st, and we're gonna get started with a little game that is available just this weekend. I guess it's a big game, people have been wanting to see this for a while, but it's
kind of a big deal.
It is called Anthem, and you might not have heard of it, but it is the next huge franchise, from what I've seen so far, which is not much, is a hybrid shooter and role-playing game akin to like what they did with Mass Effect. So I'm excited because I'm just like, I love everything BioWare puts together, but I'm wondering, is it going to be too shootery-ish? Or is it going to be more single-player story? I know it's a demo, so they're just like, you're level 10, and by the way, there's one story mission, but I'm curious to see what it's about.
So my legit question, and I think this is the question on a lot of people's minds, is it going to be a true BioWare awesome sauce, or is EA going to have put their hands in it and royally fucked it?
Well, we're going to find out. So by the way, I was playing on mouse and keyboard. I'll try controller in both and just give my opinion on it, because like I know it's a shooter. It's like mostly a shooter, and I'm really big on mouse and keyboard.
Welcome, freelancer.
Yeah, freelancer. Oh God, I went to EA's website.
No!
Controlling your javelin. Is it also like, yeah, go to their website? Okay, cool.
So the tutorials are not built in.
They'll probably be in the actual game, but like, okay.
I'm sure they will be, but I think, so this is good.
That's reading. That's a bunch of bullshit I'm not going to do.
I'm not going to use controls. So I saw Emmy actually posted a short, like this gameplay here. I cannot hear the game.
It's very quiet right now.
Okay, that's fine. Is there subtitles on?
Yes.
Thank you. Because this beginning part, it's an awful lot of just like ambient conversations.
Oh, really? It's just like,
yes.
I'm running around getting the story, and I'm like...
You're running around and getting just like, welcome to the world. BioWare is so in a way, I'm just gonna say this. This reminds me of Inquisition, Dragon Age Inquisition, in the way that it feels and looks. That there's people talking all around you, and I'll probably go and play Inquisition as soon as we're done here.
It's a very pretty game, though. I'm just like going...
It is. No, it is. And Inquisition 2, in fact, when they make the Dragon Age 4 that's supposed to be coming out, I think they've already leaked that one.
Wait, they haven't done next-gen Dragon Age yet?
No, it's... no one expects a Dragon Age Inquisition. Oh, no, yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. No, the fourth one's supposed to be coming out sometime. Yeah, that's how it goes, sometime. I really hope they don't fuck it up. I don't know what they could possibly make a story about.
Space does not jump.
You might want to go back and look at... I told you! I am being that I told you so right now.
I just wanted to splash around in the pond.
Well, you should if you'd have read the instruction.
Well, I bet I gotta get my javelin.
I'll load it up. Let me see how far along I am. Okay. I am 30%, bitch.
All right, hold on a second. I'm gonna talk to this really highly detailed dude here.
I'm gonna talk to super serious face man.
What have you been up to?
I like it.
You'll love it. Okay, it's called the Manifold. Well, technically I call it the Manifold.
And it does what exactly?
For years, I'd heard of a type of shaper relic that was able to amplify and augment the qualities of other objects. Never encountered one, never knew anyone that had, but thanks to the Elysian manuscript, I think I know where one is. Right here in Bastion.
And you think
this is a huge bump in quality on the facial too?
It is. I was about to say, you know what they've done with the
not to worry. Once we find the Manifold,
the way that the eyes look, they kind of like...
First, the Manifold.
Real people, when they have a conversation, they don't just stare you in the eyes. That's creepy. They look off to the side and think about stuff. And that was the first thing I noticed about this.
Details. I've sent all the particulars of the location to Faye. I can't wait.
So there's a little bug there with my mouse cursor stuck on the screen. It's a little annoying, but I'll deal.
Well, we know they're not quite done with it yet.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
And I have a feeling that they're going to be analyzing a lot of this gameplay that people post as, Let's Plays.
Well, they're collecting data. So here's the thing, a little big secret about every game that you play. There's something called telemetry in the background that's running all the time. So they're like, how long do they stay in these areas? They've got heat maps of where people are.
Oh, yeah. All of this stuff is being analyzed.
What are the guns that they're using? What's the types of damage per second they're doing? Because if there's any sort of procedural on, like, your weapons or your loadouts or how you can do it, that's how they figure out if you're basically breaking the game's mechanics.
So I wanna address here. You keep playing. I want to address the chat because there's a lot of questions. First of all, Metamir wants to know what we're playing. We're playing Anthem. Anthem is the new BioWare game released under EA. It actually, in case you're interested, it has a free demo weekend right now.
Yeah.
If you have Origin, you can download it for free. I'm actually in the process of doing that, so I can join in too.
Also, have a really good graphics card because this game is like running a little slow even on this is a
1080.
It's not a 1080, it's a 980 Ti, which is like
Okay, I've
maybe
got a
10% slower.
I've got a 970, but it's the laptop version, so I can give you my own opinion once I get.
I am
into it.
running high graphics. I could turn down the graphics quality, which I do see a
Okay.
lot of streamers do, to get like a perfect 60
So
frames per
basically,
second.
if you like BioWare games, like if you like Dragon Age, you will probably like this. It is a little bit more.
Oh, it's multiplayer. It says push you to invite friends to your squad.
This is a multiplayer-based game, actually.
That changes a lot of things actually, because if it's more like a Borderlands type shooter, where it's like, hey,
It
there's a
is.
story, but like 3 of your other friends can come in, I'm all down for that. Like those
Right,
games are
right.
awesome.
So that's what's going to make this is a very interesting game, is because it has a lot of it's very heavy on the story. Excuse me, like Dragon Age is. It's very detailed. It's very beautiful, but it is going to be multiplayer because, as you are aware, based on the last couple E3s, the move is shifting towards multiplayer and social experiences.
Holy shit,
So
this
game
looks really good.
developers- That looks actually pretty fucking hot, and I'm excited. So
And I,
really
haven't even
hope.
turned the RTX on yet.
I really hope that they didn't just make a beautiful demo and the game was like, heh heh. Let's see.
I will say load times I've seen on everybody's PCs are bad, but on this computer, this is a test PC, meaning there's nothing installed on here but games through Steam and through Origin. And
So
like this is a best case scenario on a high tier SSD. The only faster drive that you could get in here would be an M2 drive that costs like $300. And most people aren't even spending that on their graphics card, let alone a drive.
yeah, I'm going to keep going with the comments here. Durin says, I feel uncomfortable with all the eye contact. That's interesting because a lot of like Mass Effect, BioWare games, they do heavy on the eye contact anyways.
Yeah.
Plokite Wolf, or no, Plokite, is it Plokite? Wolf anyway, says his face isn't tired. Fake BioWare game. So, no, they spent a lot of time.
Like they got a lot of flack from the last game. I know for a fact.
So-
Oh, am I in a multiplayer with like
You
other
are.
So are we there yet?
What do you think?
Sorry, I can't help it. I could be the first arcanist in years to discover one of these.
So you're gonna learn how to play. Enjoy.
Manifold and
So how about you focus on that? Why?
Isn't like throwing you in the fire. There's, I
QWB.
understand there's something called spears there's 4 spears that give you like power ups. You don't earn the second one until level 12.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to get some levels on you.
And how do I fly the javelin?
I do not know. I hope that you looked at the instructions, but no.
No one's in here looking at the instructions. Just like, holy shit, I want to fly, and they're all stuck on the ground. Look at this guy. He's just like looking at the wall. Can I shoot this thing right here?
I don't know, probably.
30 XP.
You got 30 points. All right.
Or that was 30 points of damage, I don't
way
know.
to kill an endangered owl. No. Let's see. Thunder says the graphics are also laggy on the Xbox. I believe
Probably
it,
due to
just
streaming,
because-
disc streaming.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh,
Emmy says that's a cool way to get ready in the morning is to jump into your suit.
Odd-looking device of some kind. Doesn't it look like
Nice.
something the shape was made? I don't read anything from it.
It sounds really good too, and I'm just from over Discord.
Yeah. Oh, well, this is like spare no expenses. All right, so middle mouse button is like dash. All right, I'm getting a little excited here. Shooting
Wolf
things.
says there's belated Discord notification is belated. So I think that's what he meant on being told that we were playing the game. Yeah, it does. It is delayed a little bit when we do start streaming. I'm not sure why that is. It has to do with our bot. Venmir says, I'm good with multiplayer, but I don't have a ton of appreciation of competitive multiplayer that keeps a player from the game if they aren't elite.
I don't think that this is going to have a huge competitive section because if it's anything like Mass Effect, which they're good at putting together, it's gonna be like, you know, get a bunch of your friends together. I can't do any damage to that
The
thing.
strange box.
So
You have to know how to activate it.
There's a Dominion
nice.
camp close by.
So Dragon
Perhaps
Age
you'll find
Inquisition did the same thing. It had 4-player multiplayer, and you had goals to do it five stages. And you had goals, and basically you either all succeed or you all fail, and you all get the same loot. Oh,
Hi,
you're getting your
dinosaur.
ass handed to you.
Alright,
So
the
we
difficulty's
didn't
not
spend any
too
time.
bad.
We didn't really spend any time learning the story, unfortunately.
Well, it just threw me in. I think that's kind of what people wanted.
Well, you could have talked to, I think, the townspeople to learn a little bit about it.
Yeah, but I wanted to get in my javelin and shoot shit.
Yeah, fuck it. Emmys loves the sound effects.
Yeah, sound effects are pretty good.
And yeah, okay, so Plokite, because I asked you on Discord, you know, like roughly, because you're like, don't try to pronounce it, you will probably fuck it up, and you're right.
Human Interact, where
remember
we
what you-
fuck up your name. Welcome in.
Welcome in, we're gonna give it a shot, we'll probably release Savage.
We gave it a try.
We tried, we get that gold star.
It was intercepted then.
And then, what was I gonna say? No, this does. It reminds me a little bit of the multiplayer mode from Inquisition, only it looks a hell of a lot better. Oh,
There's a menu here for fighting shit.
that looked like a how to do it.
It's like
Tutorial.
alright, it's semi-open worldish.
It's another character?
I will say that the combat feels like it's got a lot of depth to it, and I know that this like just barely gets starting because we're right at the beginning. And the good news
So,
is the difficulty feels like it's appropriate too. For mouse
You
and
didn't
keyboard.
give your character a name, did you? You just freelanced.
I did at the beginning when I turned it on to verify that the game worked.
Okay.
I don't remember if I named him Dongs or not though.
Wow. Okay then.
I didn't want
Let's
people to
see.
know that it was, you know, because what if I was really bad at the game?
You don't want them to know you're the legendary developer, Alexander Mejia, and then they'll all be like, oh, I'm gonna kill you now.
It's like, look at that Alexander, he screwed up.
He's a noob.
Let's figure out what the Dominion know about the ruin.
There we go.
I'll look around.
Pterodactyl, well, there you go.
Look at that shit. Ah!
Okay,
That's awesome. Okay.
That's pretty hype.
You hold shift. Now I will say though, steering with mouse and keyboard, a little hard. And that was my big fear about this game. Is like, is this a mouse and keyboard game or is this a controller
No,
shooter?
BioWare games, in my opinion, are always best with controller.
One trooper entered both
Switching
before doors
weapons
shut.
sucks, but other than that, everything else is
Until a
so
sweep is
much
completed.
better.
Both signets for the
That and when they
device
said it was a
were
shooter,
returned to
it,
cams for
to me,
safekeeping.
I was like,
Scouts claimed
yeah,
entry on the
you're
way
gonna
out.
want to use them.
We left
All right,
her.
that's
We have
pretty
not
awesome.
heard from the trooper inside the ruin.
Emmy wants
you
to know,
see
are the
shit.
others players or are they AI like Sophie?
They are players.
I'll send you the location of nearby.
Yes,
Dominion
3-point landing.
camps.
Hey, let's go kill those guys over there. Actually, I don't have a mic hooked up right now, so that would require more outputs on our audio mixer.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm not hearing them anyway, and I bet it's like
So-
no mics when you get stuck with randos, because otherwise it'd be some dudes like, "Come on, fucking idiot! Come on, come on, come on!"
Well, I can pick up my, because yeah, then we wouldn't be family friendly stream anymore.
But if we
'Cause
were
it'd be
playing with
like-
friends, I bet you can use your mic in game.
Yeah. By the way, I had this big ass coffee mug, not because I am a big ass coffee fan, although I am, but it is so cold right now in the
Is it
Midwest.
still
of
really
the US,
cold?
I've heard.
It warmed up to like 15 degrees here.
15 degrees Fahrenheit is what? Negative 5 Celsius? No. Negative 10 Celsius.
That's not too bad. At least for here.
Let me
wait,
verify
wait,
that.
I'm out of boundaries. It's like telling me to get back in.
Menimir's a scientist. He should know this shit off the top of his head.
Oh, it booted me out because I was too far out of bounds.
Oh. Did it tell you no?
Yeah, it was like, hey, get
It
out
told
of
you
there.
no.
And then I was like, you have 5 seconds, and
Converse.
then I started running, and then now I
See?
get a 20-second load screen.
So it's, you said it was negative 15?
Oh, no, it's 15 degrees today. 15
Oh, it's
Fahrenheit.
15. Yeah, that's negative 10.
All right, my buddies.
Negative 9.5, whatever.
Okay, it respawned me next to them. All right, it didn't boot me out.
Okay, Emmy. I hope Kenzie's feeling better. I'm doing okay. We'll see you in a little bit.
Oh, I can float and shoot. This is awesome. Hell
It
yeah!
makes you a target, though.
I don't care! I am the Iron Man! Okay, you can only do it for so long. Before you have to do another
Dominion
3-point landing to look
Crosstown.
cool.
I can't tell how many of those are actually other players, or if those are actually like you're invading a base.
Okay, so the red guys
They're all called
are
Dominion
AI.
this, Dominion that.
Those blue
See,
guys are players.
Those are your, yeah, those are good guys.
Yeah, it's teammates. It's not like I'm doing a multiplayer match. Yeah, look at this
Yeah.
guy. What? How do I get that? I'm gonna follow
You
this
keep
dude.
on playing. So when we played Dragon Age Inquisition, you could chat with the people. And it was almost necessary because you had to tell everyone, okay, when we go into this next area, for God's sake, do not just rush into the poison. You will die. Everyone, just hang back. I will run in there and get it. And you just cover me. I will stop the poison, and then we kill things. Do not stop for anything else. For the love of Jesus, we will all die.
Hey, the good news is though, on PC you don't have to pay for multiplayer.
You have to pay for it extra on Xbox?
Yeah, it's a $10 a month. Same thing with PS4.
That is so stupid.
That's console gaming for you. It's nickel and dime, baby, nickel and dime. Also, I mean,
Well,
just
they
in
said it's,
general, like console games, like when you pay $60,
57, man.
you don't.
Jealous.
It only lets you in the door. Remember, like, it's not like the entire game because there's gonna be a ton of DLC content, and BioWare does DLC right, so you know it's
Yeah,
gonna
they
be
do.
substantial.
BioWare does do DLC right. Now we're going to see what happens now that they're under control of EA. But we'll
Well,
see.
EA's been
no, they
telling them how
haven't.
to do stuff, and it's been fine.
They have, and they did the free multiplayer with Inquisition. The one thing that they have done is it's still always online. That's true. But this
Are we supposed to kill this
that
thing?
is very like Inquisition. Return to objective zone to continue progress.
Oh, I'm getting electrocuted. I was like, I want to jump
Don't
into
jump
the
in
thing.
there.
Kids, don't jump into the blue electricity. It's bad for you.
So I looked at the pre-order and it's like $80 game.
Which is an $80 game, Anthem?
This is Anthem's an $80 game on Origin.
And what do you get for your $80 versus 60?
First of all, my demo's complete, so I can come in and railgun you.
Really? Oh, that was quick.
Hell yeah, man!
You got like
Let me
that
see what
fast
this-
internet, though.
Let me see what this. Yeah, ooh, he got that fast internet though. Let me see what pre-order gets you.
It probably
First
gets
of
you like a
all-
little zergling that you can hide around in
Get
Diablo.
the game. Yeah. For Origin Access, okay, the pre-order starts at $60. For getting the basic Origin Access is in 99 cents a month. You
So
can
you
play
pay
Anthem
$12 a
7
year.
days before launch. No, that's for the first month.
Yeah.
It's $30 a year. You get 10-hour trial for early access to games.
That's one signet. Now I'm finding the other.
Well, Menamir, if you for 99 cents, you could have 7
Something
days
off the dollar
access.
menu. You get 4-piece chicken nuggets.
Not a dollar menu. Not a dollar. The Legion of Dawn edition is $80. It gives you the pre-order
Legion
bonus.
of Dawn.
Legion of Dawn. It is VIP access to pre-launch demos. Founders player banner. It gets you a banner marking you as one of the founder players of Anthem. Ooh. And then the soundtrack, an armor pack, a Ranger Javelin exosuit legendary gear attachment. And if you just do a standard edition pre-order, you get a Legion of Dawn legendary Ranger armor pack and weapon.
All right,
The
so
Premier, if you
while you're
are
listing
a
off all the
Premier
confusing
person-
pre-order things, I just want to state that your engines overheat when you Iron Man. So you can only Iron Man for so long.
all right.
And then I hit the wall.
So I just found that to be interesting.
I hated that when I worked in the AAA game business, all the crazy pre-order stuff, but like it got people excited about the game, and you know, like it's, hey, can I play your game? Well, let me figure out, and then people are spreadsheeting. But you know what? Like players like that for some reason, and it makes publishers lots of money.
There's a certain breed of player that really likes it. I would love a legion of dudes named Don, D-O-N, Don, that I could just be like, all right, Don number 1, you go over there, Don 2, Don McLeod, Don McLean.
That is really cool, like flying around like that, though. It's like, oh, I want to go up there and just fly. So, I think one of the reasons why I never got into Dragon Age in any of them is because like high fantasy feels really limited for a combat game to me. Because you're just using a bunch of magic spells if you want to do anything like that seems kind of like out there. Versus like a science fiction game, you can have that plus melee, plus swords, plus you know, different. I feel like you can just have a lot more types of combat. Keep it more.
It's not
varied.
always high fantasy. Sometimes the fantasy games are, how do you call it? Tech fantasy. No.
Oh, critical failure! Get out! Cannot be repaired. I'm respawning. Yeah, but you know what those fantasy games have that the sci-fi games don't have?
What's that?
Boobies.
Is this supposed to be a family-friendly stream? I'm kidding.
It's after dark somewhere.
That's not true. Have you seen the form-fitting jumpsuits on the ladies in space? Granted, they're not exposed, but
yeah,
they
exactly.
are. Like,
They're still covered up. All right, I got repaired by a dude, which is pretty cool. Thanks, teammate.
That's pretty cool. You need to learn a command for like.
Help! Help! Donald, heal! Donald, heal!
Fuck
Wait,
yeah,
okay.
you're the fucking man, dude. Way to go.
I ran in there and got owned like an idiot. Because I was like, yeah, I'm He-Man.
No, that's a very BioWare mechanic to help your teammate up, but they usually limit the number of times you can do it per round.
These big guys are. And
It's like the second or third time your ass goes down, they're like, you done fucked up now, Aaron.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I approve of this game. All right, I will say this: the combat is really fun right now. It sounds really good. The flying around is great. The fact that I'm here with like 4 other people, I think makes it worth it. And honestly, like this is what Microsoft was pushing us to do when the Xbox One first came out, was make every game always connected, make everything a persistent online world. And you know, we were having discussions like, can we make all of our games be a multiplayer session? And it looks like this is like the culmination of that discussion. It just, look at how many years it took, right? Like we're quote unquote close to the end of this generation, supposedly, right? People are already talking about PS5 and
yes,
next
the consoles
and Xbox 4, yeah.
Well, see, and now, you know this better than everyone else, is all the tricks you have to learn on how to save resources.
You know what, though? I have a really strong feeling that they're going to make them like PC games where it's just like the architecture is similar. So the games that you made will be forward compatible, and it'll just be like a really big spec bump. And then they'll add like, I don't know, like VR or something as an extra feature. Because the spec bump will be significant enough to be VR.
It makes sense.
Because the signets. Let's hope this works.
One way to find out.
People who do VR on the regular PlayStation 4 find that like the performance is like a Pro is like a minimum that you should have for PS4 VR. Oh, hey Fly Guys, let's go.
That's pretty boss.
Yeah, I love the scale of this though. This is like pretty awesome. I want to shoot this guy and then I'm done. Oh shit, they're shooting fire at me.
Fire in the hole. And so when you run out of guys, you just fall to the ground.
I'm gonna get into a fight with these guys. Can I 3-point land on them? No. Ah! Okay.
They look big.
They are armored
they
too.
are
I have to hit
big.
him in the back. That's how you get him. You gotta shoot him in the back.
Well, at least you got someone who came and helped your sad ass out.
Well, I could just like bomb out of here, but you know what? The funny thing with combat in games is, like when you watch, oh, thanks,
Stay
big
alert.
rockets.
There's probably diminished.
I'm like super low level, so I have to watch.
So those are
out.
for real though, other players.
Yeah.
And not like generated.
Yeah, it's for real other players. That's why this game was running really laggy. because they have a persistent server somewhere that you're always connected to.
Now, Wolf just made a very valid point a couple minutes ago, and this is something that I have a gripe with as well. He says, you know, EA does, and BioWare does this always online servers for the multiplayer, and then a few years they close the servers.
Yep.
So then, you know, you paid all that money for nothing.
Unlike Blizzard,
Unlike Blizzard, who services their shit for literally ever, you can still play Diablo 2.
Can you still play it on Battle.net? They haven't taken it down?
Yeah, as far as I know.
At some point, though, like, Blizzard could take it down. I'm not saying that it's not possible,
but like,
it's
for
like,
example,
how much faith do you have in a company to keep things up? And I'll say EA does not have a good track record of keeping servers up for a long time.
And that's his point too, I think. And that's my point. For me, what was really great about Inquisition, I keep going back to it because this is what it's closest to me, is that every couple of weeks, every week or every couple of weeks, they would have a goal, a multiplayer goal, so that everyone who was on the server, it was 100,000 kills of a certain like big boss creature, and it made you want to come back.
These newbies don't know how to hold F to pay respects.
Lol.
Oh, this is a puzzle.
Oh.
There's a fucking puzzle and I'm in a multiplayer game with people. This is great.
You really need to talk to people.
Let's see how long this takes. Can I chat by hitting T? All right, well, I let these newbies solve this puzzle. Social. Hold on. The expedition team. Here, you have a list of friends and favorites. All right, hold F
You're
to join.
Human Interact.
Yeah, I made my name Human Interact. There we go. So they'll know. They'll know. Friends, favorites, recommended, ignore list. Oh, you can at least do an ignore list, so that's good.
So yeah, yes, Metamir is correct. They were called global goals. So it was defeat so many dragons, or defeat so many of the whole of demon spawn sort and type, or defeat so many missions in a certain area. You know, and if everyone did that over the period of a week, then everyone got like a great big loot chest.
Sounds a lot like Diablo. Sounds great.
Except unlike seasons, seasons takes like 3 months. This was like once a week. And it encouraged you to help other people instead of being, you know, super trolls. So they found a way to make their community really close-knit and really cooperative. So if someone was trying to level up a level 1 something and still try to get the boon for whatever, you know, then a level 20 would be like, all right, fine, I'll work with you, instead of just being like, you're level 1, fucking them out.
Did anybody figure out the puzzle?
Did you figure out how to talk to people?
No. And I have a feeling that it's for good reason that they don't allow you to talk to people like right away.
Are you sure it's not demo?
Be as careful as you can. The manifold is fragile.
And dangerous.
Probably that too.
How do you know? So you go shoot it. He says it's fragile and dangerous, so you go shoot it.
Got it. On my way back.
I can't believe it. We did it. See you soon.
He's like, hell yeah.
Yeah, shoot your guns, guys! We did it! We did it!
Woo!
All right. Yes! I knew it! Yes! I was like, okay, it was a load screen.
This is BioWare. You don't get a Zergling, you get a Dark Spawn. Lol.
Metamir says Old Republic had multiplayer puzzles, and I never got to play that, but I seriously like want to go back and play it because I hear it's like you have to play it. It's the game that like starts it all.
Yeah, you know, I've actually seen someone play Old Republic, and
3 newbies and like 1 pro.
Is it the Old Republic or Knights of the Old Republic?
Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah. It's a really involved game. And the cool thing about that is that it has different, like 8 different, you're either light side or dark side, and there's 8 different characters, and they each have their own origin story.
All right, so everybody gets the same XP, but we all get different medals. I didn't get as many medals as this guy right here, who is.
But you didn't come in last, so. Counting alliance bonus. What?
Nobody knows what they. I don't know what these guys got, but I got one. Is this for me being a good teammate?
Well, so you're level 11 already, right?
No, I just hit 11. You start at 10.
Okay. So at 12, you get another javelin. So it doesn't take that long.
They said that it's highly accelerated because it's only a weekend to play.
So are they going to wipe everything when you actually get the game?
Probably, because they started you at 10. Hey, D-Bly, what's up? Good seeing
What's
you.
up, D-Bear?
D-Bear.
D-Bear?
Nintendo got out of that Metroid fast, Kevin Ball says. So you're gonna pick up this game, D-Bly? It's on PS4. It
It's
looks like
on
gonna be
free,
good.
man. You had no fucking excuse.
I think it's free on PC, but not on console. I think console you had to pre-order. Oh, loot. Look at this. Guns.
What, you get to loot stuff?
Well, this is the loot that I picked up, so...
Oh, this is all... Oh.
Slots 22 of 300 used. And then I can salvage it, too. So I'm just gonna go ahead and
All
say...
right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is kind of neat.
Damn loading screens. Kevin Ball says, the Switch can do real good graphics. Yeah, buddy, this is running on my Nintendo Switch.
What are you looking at that on? Oh, is that on... Are you
It's on
looking at
YouTube.
YouTube?
It's a YouTube chat, yeah.
It's not double posting to Twitch.
It's okay. I can see both of them anyway.
Well, I'm glad for you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and...
Kevin Ball says, finally, Nintendo brings microtransactions to the Switch as God intended.
I'll go ahead and pull up YouTube. It's too bad because that means that people can't interact with each other.
It's okay. YouTube people and Twitch people, we just all need to get along.
They could get along if you let them.
All right, let's see. Vault. I've got 2 heavy pistols. I'm glad that, like, they gave a one big number on top. Like, it's 10. Even though it's, like, ammo and stuff. Like, you might not... Oh, 1-2 punch or handgun. All right, let's do that one. Oh. Usable by all javelins. Okay, I see. So it's like shows you what your loadout is.
All right, let me get my...
So I never changed weapons the whole time. I wanted to change weapons, but...
There we go.
Marksman rifle, here we go. They all say power 10 though. Oh, this one's power 13. Ooh, machine pistol. Green. Uncommon. Okay, so, components. I've got some basic components here. Looks like there's a crafting system. Of course there's a crafting system.
It wouldn't be a BioWare game if there wasn't crafting.
I know.
Let's just be honest.
Grenades, consumables, crafting. Here we go.
Let's see. Now that I can see Kevin's comments, I can make comments as well.
Oh, Kevin's just fucking around. He's one of the usuals over there at the so there's some other guys' streams that I like to hang out with on the weekends. They do Wrestling with Gaming, who he hasn't streamed in a while. I wonder where he is.
Oh yeah, what's he up to? He's probably making some badass videos.
He's got a badass video on the X-Band, which was the first multiplayer device that sat in between the cartridge and the game that plugged into a phone line so you could play games like Mortal Kombat against other people. And they had matchmaking in like 1994, which is insane.
Wow.
They created a matchmaking service, so you would dial into an X-Band number that was local, so you wouldn't have to pay long distance charges, but you could play someone, across different states.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I'm waiting for
It's
that
like,
video to come out.
But could you shit talk them? That's the real question.
No. It was a console game, just controller.
Hello, hello, hello.
Here's the manifold.
Interesting. It's much smaller than expected, huh? Well, Joel's not gonna hurt it. Probably. Okay.
So what are we building?
Gonna find out. It's the Nintendo Labo backpack.
Yes!
There. Okay. You hit that switch?
Yeah, buddy.
Hit it again?
It's just me, or is nothing happening?
Okay, easy, easy. Let me see here.
This is a nice performance capture, actually, so that's why it looks so good.
Yeah.
Because you can hear him breathing and moving around.
Connections are right.
Yeah.
I know. There is this tried and true technique. Never fails to...
Matthias?
Well, this is... new. Incredible. Shove off, Hansi! What went awry? We struck the manifold.
Nice.
Manifold, definition, amplification, or multiplication. Oh, we've been multiplied? This is total scorp drop. Wait, this can't be multiplication. You're surly, and I'm not. He cleaved in threes. What happened? Division. Of course. An inverse function of...
The manifold divided you.
I don't like this. Physical, multiplication, psychic, division. A personality split 3 ways. No! It's not what the manifold is supposed to do. We have to fix this.
The Dominion soldiers in the
don't be
room.
so
There were
touchy.
3. Do you think the manifold affected them too?
3 Dominion soldiers? The same soldier.
I'm not sure.
We have to go check. Agreed. Any information will help. Wait! What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
Stay out of trouble?
Shoot
The
some more
trouble's my
things.
middle name. No. It's Arrow. Guys! Focus! It's Arrow. Go! You're right, buddy. Oh.
All right, so I'm going to switch over to controller just to give a couple more opinion on what
All
that
right.
is. But yeah, those cutscenes are good. And I'll say this, if BioWare focuses more on higher quality cutscenes and less of them, people are going to be like, yeah, the cutscenes and stuff are really good. And if they have a really good gameplay loop, then it'll be okay. Oh man, with the controller, you can tell that the frame rate's just like chuck. Investigate the relics on Matthias. So let's see here. We got a map.
It's a nice map.
I wonder.
No, I like the fact that it tells you where you haven't been yet,
Yeah, let's
but it still shows you where the architecture is.
yeah, let's explore some of the world here.
Let's see. Benrayer says he thinks it's like how Everspace works. That's another good one. This dude reminds me of Solus from, a little bit just in the way he looks, but not the way he acts.
So yeah, this area here looks like your hub world you go to and you do missions. Ooh, add the Cortex.
Not available feature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you need to get the full game. So what's cool about this, and I'll say this with a lot of demos that I've done in the past, people have asked me like, why are there less demos in games these days? And the reality is I've actually worked on several demos for several games that end up getting canceled because they don't do a good job of selling it. It's hard to do a demo for an open world game that doesn't suck. And you know,
It's like
EA
side quests.
spends the money to make sure that when people play this, they go, yeah, that increased my excitement to play the game. And I'll say this, like, the demo has already done that so far in the amount of time that I've played. The fact
I
that I
think
can't
the
talk to these
gameplay
people,
itself-
I'm like, that's okay. It's a demo, you know?
What I'm getting from this is that there's a lot of side quests and a lot of either like crafting and shit like that. Or
Exactly. And that's why they left those people in there on purpose, you know?
Right. It's like, hey, look, extra features. There's more features. It's not just gameplay.
Yeah. Dan Nastic's
Which is
like,
good.
hey, this is cooler than I thought it was supposed to be. It's like, and that's the
Is
reason
there a
why it got
run
released.
button?
Not in town.
Is there a run button on your controller?
Not in town.
Not in town. Okay.
Running is forbidden in this town of Anthem. I don't know.
Then it's kind of just chill.
Yeah, they're asking me just to get back in there
Oh.
and like fuck some shit up. Look at
Dan Nastic says this is actually cooler than I thought it would be. I have to agree.
Yeah, this is.
I didn't know much about it.
I was interested in it, but I was like, I'll wait and see. And this is. This is
I heard a lot of hype. And so for me, I'm always, whenever I hear a lot of hype, I'm like, we'll see.
Should I change the difficulty?
Wolf says, in general, you have to have balls to release a piece of game for free. And that's something that almost everyone in the industry lacks.
It's not that they lack. It's not that they lack balls. It's just that they test it against people. People play the game and they rate them before. It's like on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely are you to buy this game? Because the game's already been announced and people have heard about it. And then they play the demo and they're like, okay, now how likely are you? And if most people's numbers don't go up, they'll cancel it. They'll cancel demos because of that. Because it's like, if the demo doesn't increase people's intent to buy, then you shouldn't release it.
You've got to have a really good bit of something to play to have it as a free demo.
Exactly. And that's the other problem with demos too, is that especially if it's very open world-ish, how do you do it in a way Now, my guess is they're using this to test servers, and like last weekend the servers were bad. Right now, servers seem to be okay. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
We are all here and able to speak to you.
Oh, wonderful.
Isn't it? Well, I do hope you find something fascinating back at the ruins.
All right, flying with the
Shaper
controller is a lot
instruments.
nicer.
Never a dull moment.
That's good.
So it looks like
I
I'm playing the
imagine
same level,
that-
but at night now.
Imagine that doing the demos like this, they really need it for servers because people get really honked off when
Oh
they
my goodness, the auto
order
aim on
and then-
this is like super, like, it just totally follows it for you. Like,
Yeah.
all right, so right bumper.
It was meant for controller, sorry.
Yeah, I was just like, the auto aim on it is like super strong.
And like I said, I'm listening to this over Discord and it sounds really good.
It sounds fucking amazing.
No trace of the Dominion so far. Maybe this will be an easy mission.
That's not gonna happen.
Whoops.
Can't you let anyone
Do you take
have a
damage when you
moment
fall like that?
after this?
No, but I was outside mission area. I think my team is like going somewhere else. I'm like, I want to kill shit, and now we're down here in the well. Also, analog control on these types of games and navigating this stuff is like a lot easier. That's something you don't get with mouse and keyboard.
Better do something
Ah,
about it.
spiders!
Don't get in the way of your investigation.
You like spiders? What's wrong with spiders?
And the frame rate is chugging a little bit. This is a 980 Ti running at high graphics, not ultra. It's still pretty graphically intense. It's not running a full 60 all the time. I don't know if console is locked at 60 or not.
Welcome back, Emmy.
Emmy, I knew you couldn't sleep. Your neighbor's keeping you up?
No, it's not about that. It's about Kinsey.
Oh,
She had to
yeah.
take care of Kinsey.
Well, I hope everything's going okay for you over there.
I'm going to take a really quick break, and I will be right back.
Oh, I can fire my ultimate. I'm trying to change my weapons here. I don't think I've got weapons to change. Just check out what Midtown Madness 2 looks like. Oh my goodness, that game is... I remember a lot of friends would play that game, but I never like got into it, but it seemed like it was like a lot of fun. I'll have to admit though, like my late 90s PC gaming was mostly first-person shooters.
That will make it easier to continue the investigation. Those are not normal remains. Looks like some kind of goo.
Durin says, fire my ultimate should be a euphemism for going to the washroom.
Good composition? Too quick.
I'm gonna start using that at game studios more often.
Perhaps the medicine. Side effect division.
Let's get some samples.
Agreed.
Alright, so we're locating the Dominion remains now. I'm gonna follow you, buddy.
Really gross.
Bring the samples to Aruna Hall. Yes, our discussions have led to a hypothesis that the split in warped reality. There are side effects. Aruna Hall specializes in that. She's on expedition helping the Sentinels.
On it.
That's a really crunchy sounding radio too, I like that. Alright, well we're all going this way now. So I'm curious if these missions are defined, they probably are for the demo, but if they're gonna be more procedural in terms of like, hey, here's a level, they're gonna roll a dice, we basically pull a card off the stash, there's maybe like 10 things that can happen based off your progression in the game, and then we roll one of those. So we'll see. What did you miss? I went into town, I saw that there were a bunch of guys I couldn't talk to because it's a demo, and I went back out in the field and said, let's go kill some things. I am surprised that they're doing these hard load times though in a game. Not often that you see these anymore. I don't like the fact you have to hold the stick to
We
fly.
don't like anything. Dominion soldiers dissolving.
Like you have to
bad
like
news.
physically hold the right
Relax.
stick down. If I let
We
go of
shouldn't
it, then he
jump to
lands.
Conclusions. So you're just gonna sit around. Where are you going?
What's happening? Can this argument wait until I get back to the fort?
Sumner's left. He just got up and left.
Left the lab?
I don't know. Just find Aruna Hall. We'll deal with this back here.
Well, I guess I'm gonna follow my teammates and not go into that encounter. But then I won't get cool XP. Have I died yet? No, I have not. Emmy, I get knocked down, but I didn't die because a teammate saved me, so. Well, I have enough energy to make it
Sentinels are under
there.
attack from scars. They're going to need your help.
Uh-oh. I'm not sure what's down there. How far? Okay, good. I guess I can shoot these guys while I'm overheated. So up flies you up and down flies you down, which is a little confusing for a game that's flying. I'm pretty sure I can change those controls. With mouse and keyboard though, like pointing up makes tons of sense. It's just weird like that. I love how loud the guns sound. They're like so crunchy and everything. It's great. I have not fired my ultimate though. I should probably just fire my ultimate just to see what that's like. I'll just fire at these guys right here. It's high noon. That was kind of fun. Oh, there's a guy with a big shield. All right, let's nice shield, guys. Let me just fly over behind him and... Oh, that was a bad mistake. I will say doing these moves with the controller is a lot harder than doing with the keyboard and mouse, which is kind of surprising because typically the controller is better to do these moves with.
No, I'm back, Emmy. I just had to get some more coffee.
Coffee, the lifeblood. I did use my ultimate, and then now these guys are like coming out.
I'm trying to line it up so you guys can see the cat back there in the back.
Oh, I'm about ready to die, actually.
There she is.
Thought I'd be thanking a freelancer.
Where's the runa call?
The scars took her. They took most of the Arcanists. I'll show you.
No, there's a cat back there.
Stay here. I'll handle it.
Be careful. There's an Ascarai leading them. Huge, dangerous. It's been making trouble.
So controller actually feels a little harder to play than mouse and keyboard actually. Like the default mouse and keyboard commands like are good.
A makeshift prison camp? They kidnapped Arcanists. The scars have them in cages here.
They haven't been
Don't shoot
cages
the
here.
cages.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, oh wait, what are these? Oh, those are the good guys. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't shoot the cakes. What's wrong with you?
I was just trying to see if you could. That's every game. It's play your way, your style. It's like, oh, there's people in cages. Don't hurt them. Whoops. Oh.
It's like playing Diablo 3. It's like people in cages in the Arcanus. It's like, please let us out. And you're like, out.
I'm trying to float above them and see if I can do this. I do like the fact that your equipment just like respawns. Oh, there is a melee. It's Y, which is kind of weird. It doesn't do a lot of damage. I was hoping that you could like...
Maybe you get better weapons though.
Yeah, I can imagine that's like, if you're a melee kind of person, it's like... Oh, that, when I ran and did it, it like blew them up. Oh, that's a lot of things shooting at me.
Boss.
I'm floating around in the sky now, shooting this guy. I don't know if you can tell on the stream because I can imagine it just like looks like a bunch of mess of pixels.
It's not terrible.
That's good.
Hang on, I'm on Discord, so let me see.
Oh, on Discord it looks fine. Okay. Well, I was saying like when I watch people stream this game, it was not easy to tell what was going on.
Oh no, it looks fine. It actually looks really good on the stream.
I'm surprised. Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff happening. I mean, there's just like...
Yeah, it's just like, man, this is gotta be hell on the stream.
No, there's just a lot of numbers popping up, and there's a lot of glowing stuff, and
Yeah, Siriar says, freeing prisoners is an unnecessary cost. Yeah, we didn't even free the prisoners. We just shot everybody.
Thank you.
Do I get money for freeing
I
them?
wasn't looking forward to whatever that Iskara had planned for us.
there you go.
A runic call?
Yeah, that's me.
There's no crouch
Matthias
button.
Sumner sent me. He needs you to...
Oh, that jerk.
Booty dance!
Kinda lost
Booty
this.
dance!
Why did you forget this?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's like, yeah, you just got freed, buddy. What now?
I'll take a
Gotta
run
dance.
to the prisoners in the Strider. As you mentioned, kidnapping sounds like bad news.
Do we know what this Iskari looks like?
The Sentinel said it was huge and dangerous.
Sounds like we should kill it.
Let's get it.
I just flew right into that
Whoops.
thing and
Found the Iskara.
You really did.
You have to take it down.
come on. I gotta follow the team and not like be stupid. Gosh, it's so hard to fly and hold that button down. I feel like I'm gonna destroy the controller by like holding the button and shooting at the same time. Oh, there we go. I need to unload my ultimate weapon on that. Oh, I've got aggro.
Oh. Well, he sees you now.
That was my ultimate weapon right there, shooting the
That
rockets.
hardly made a dent.
I guess I should kill these little guys here.
Damage control. You might want to run behind one of those.
I'm trying to run, but I keep getting like stun locked. Alright, that melee actually did do quite a bit of damage when I ran up to him. I kind of want to get like shotgun instead of me shooting my own teammates. Whoa,
Can
there's
you?
like
Is there friendly damage?
I bet there isn't. I think it would be stupid
What
if
is
there
that?
was.
Oh. You got
That's me.
acid
That's
on
me
you,
getting the fuck
apparently.
out. That's what it is. Like I just face planted into the ground.
I see this, and I'm like, why the? Well, apparently he can aim for all of you guys.
Oh, that's
so
armor getting, okay. So shield, on the upper left, you can see where the Human Interact logo is covering. The blue
Yes.
thing is the shield, the green is your armor or your health. Oh. Here's a thing that spawns dudes.
They haven't explained where those come from yet, though, right?
I'm sure in the full version, they're gonna be like, by the way, this thing is a thingy do. Versus like, I'm just killing a bunch of dudes and this is great! Oh, that big thing's still like shooting at us.
So you've got an ally who's down, apparently.
Oh, wait. Let's pick him up. I just ran right past him, too. He's like, dick.
Scarred person.
Oh, I can throw grenades.
Ooh, that was good.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. I'm out. All right, let's see if I can just regen health over this way.
Can you regen health?
Yeah. It's a console shooter. If your arms don't grow back, then what the fuck are you doing, dog? That was kind of cool. I used the left stick to like slightly dodge that fire that was incoming towards me. I should be shooting that guy in the back to be smart. Oh. This is
That's not looking too good.
yeah. Did all my teammates just like die or what? I'm
No,
overheated.
there's-
I got a low health, overheated. Get out of my way!
You kind of need to take cover. I could be wrong. But standing in front of his blowtorch is probably not. No. Yeah.
All right, come on. You got me, bro.
He ain't got shit.
Yeah, I know.
You're-
He's like, fuck you. You're dumb. Hold on, I'm repairing. Oh, he's got me. Yeah, he does have
He
me.
does have you.
High five, teammate. Woo! Full health too. Come on, just combo these guys. Unload my ultimate. Like no damage.
He's almost down. Sorta.
There we go. That top section takes damage. Controller vibration is kind of nice though. It really gives like a sense of combat. That's something you don't get with mouse and keyboard. And you'll never get it because having vibration on the mouse would be stupid. The keyboard, having force feedback on a keyboard might, having force feedback on a keyboard might make sense though. But your desk will just be like your cell phone going around all the time.
Now they're all gonna laugh at you.
I am respawning though. It says respawning.
Okay.
So, hey chat, what's going on?
Mandarin goes, you got knocked the fuck out.
I was trying to go in there and He-Man that shit, and then eventually it just got me. Oh, there goes a teammate right there. Stand and cover. Oh, he's got like the bubble.
What is that?
He's got the Winston bubble. Overwatch thing.
He's like, now don't do that again.
Come on, shields. Arms, regrow.
So are there actual like roles? Like you can be a
Yes.
healer or something?
Yes, there are classes that are in the game because the weapons said that only certain weapons can only be held by certain classes. And I have not equipped any of those weapons yet. I probably should have, so I didn't have the newbie gun, but you know what? You know, we make choices. I wanted to get hit by that
You
grenade.
are out of armor. You may want to... Does your armor regenerate? Or can you...
Shield's regenerating, but the armor is like
yeah.
health. That's the red stuff, it's the health. This thing is almost dead. Come on. Right, I'm having a hard time navigating. There we go. Come on, baby. It's almost dead. It's oh, I just got lasered to fucking face.
Wow.
It locked on and bewed me. Are we gonna die? It's so close to being dead.
You're hanging on the side of a mountain. How are they supposed to get you there?
Oh guys. CrossFit, it's not for me. Dan Nastic wants to know if this is forced multiplayer or single player possible. I bet you that single player is not possible because it is an online, always connected game. Where are my teammates? I'm looking for them.
Can't climb a mountain up to your stupid
Squad
ass.
defeated.
Ooh.
We're respawning. All right, let's see how this respawn works. All right, we're gonna find out what happens when you die. How much of a slap to the face is it? It is a dump to desktop.
Wow.
That's a demo for you. Thanks. It's okay.
You died. Game over.
Let's go in and see what it says about changing weapons so that I don't have that like newbie gun. I want to get something that's a little more skillful.
What you mean you're gonna actually like read the instructions or something?
Fuck! I don't read shit.
Okay.
What are the
BioWare new
Flintstones?
logo unnecessary, but whatever.
It's cool. I thought it was cool. And I saw that I was like,
all right.
I liked it. Yeah, it says connecting to online services as soon as you start. I don't think that there will be an offline mode to this game unless they patch it in later or do something to say like, hey, you have an existing expedition. You want to rejoin? Why? Yes, I do.
So, Dragon Age has a set of servers, the Dragon Age servers, that they ask you to log in whenever you play, even if you're playing single player. That's a BioWare thing.
Yeah, because it's persistent online world, right? Because they're doing stuff with other players, right?
Well, not only that, but they also call back from older games to change events in your new game.
I see. So you've got like a persistent profile that goes along through
Correct.
everything.
So even if you're what are you saying, Sarah? Do you know what are the Flintstones? Actually, they're the children of parents who merged their names. Use my pun wisely in case of period of waiting.
Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. They're the modern family. Loading.
I'm looking at this and I'm
still
thinking hard.
loading.
And apparently, I'm either not thinking hard enough or I'm thinking too hard. Are these the same people you were with before?
It's the same expedition.
But are they the same? Yeah, I think they're the same people.
That would be actually kind of cool if it's just like, hey, your session messed up. Don't worry, we'll find you another session that's in an area. When you have a game with that many players, it's actually not too hard. But that thing does have its health back now.
Well, shit.
Right, I'm not
Too
being
bad you didn't learn how to play any better.
I'm just gonna keep shooting on it while I'm not getting lasered. But as soon as I see that laser,
doesn't do. Oh, there's a laser.
no, that's not that laser. It's a different laser. Is that the weak point for massive damage? That's a lot of 23s popping up.
Yeah, but that's still a pretty weak gun.
Can I melee it?
Okay, that was good. If you can like sit there and strafe him and shoot from the back and like hide, behind stuff. Gear cannot be used on cooldown.
It's like not looking at me, so I'll take the shot. Oh, it sees me. It sees me, and it's fucking mad. Oh god. Okay, I'm out. This is actually kind of intense because I can see there's like a level of team play together, like guys just handle this. But this is like a pretty awesome shooter. Like, in general, like I'm out of ammo.
They're out of ammo? Whoops.
Yeah, I have to go pick up ammo.
So where does one get more? Oh, I see.
You just gotta run around and pick up those floaty things. I just never had the ammo issue because, like, I was just picking up everything.
What is that?
I don't know.
I would get behind that, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna get behind it again. See, that guy's got the right answer right there. Like, hang out in this little spot right here. Oh, fuck. And there's like, and of course there's a bunch of guys over here. That's okay. I'll
throw grenades and shit. I don't know.
What's my my melee button?
You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and look it up. And find out, Anthem.
Is it like F, R, or G? Why is the melee button V? Why would you put it all the way over there?
Are you on keyboard?
I'm gonna hit V so I can melee. That's a good place to put a button that you want to like do really quickly. Fuck.
Sorry. Are you controller? Are you mouse and keyboard?
Yeah, mouse and keyboard now. It's V.
All right.
It's like 4 keys over. It's like, hold on a second. I need it melee.
My guess is you can't change it during combat.
My guess is I don't want to change it. Let's not all be in the same section, guys.
Okay, let me... I looked at the wrong one.
Well, I'm trying to melee this guy. I gotta, like, get my keyboard over there. I hope they start shrinking keyboards more so that, like, V as a melee button becomes viable.
Alright, here's the controller layout.
There's caps lock, there's shift, there's control.
You know, the controller has like left trigger is aim and shit like that.
Well, that's what mouse 2 is for, right? And that's what you do in this game.
I don't know. I'm trying to get a that was just a nice little picture that they figured out right here. What is the keywords?
We've almost got it, which is oh, I'm being hit by some big old rocket thing.
I am not seeing. I can't find it. It's all about the controller. Dang.
Yeah, we got it. We got it.
Trouble dealt with.
Ah, nice.
Good work. Head back to the fort and see if Aruna discovered anything about those samples.
I'm repairing this guy. You're getting revived. Leaving restricted area. Press X to activate your ultimate ability.
Well, you learned something.
There you see, right there. You can start at level
This is
10, go to
levels
15.
10 through 15 during the demo. Huh.
Yeah, now I need to like get this fucking gun off and change my class to sniper. Because I got the aiming that I can do, right?
Let's see.
I see a lot of potential in this game, especially if you play this with like a bunch of other friends too.
I think once you figure it out, you're fine.
Yeah, it's got some depth to it. It's fine.
The demo is literally just like, here's some gameplay, enjoy. What do you think? If you like the gameplay, you'll probably really enjoy the game. As opposed to
Flow Key.
get you in the lore,
says,
learn how to play.
He says, I played Jane's USAF and the hardest bit was lifting off and landing back down. Have you ever taken off an FA-18? Shit's hard. When they do like full on sim, like it's supposed to be for real.
I've only ever real life flown a Cessna.
I'm not real life flown, but I've done the simulators and it's just like flip the switch, go there. It's like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Item unlocked. New javelin. There we go.
Yeah, okay, so level 12, javelin. I don't know what those are or what they mean, but you have one now.
Javelin is your Iron Man suit.
Oh, okay.
And I've got all these weapons, so let's kit out my javelin and get the heavy one. Because I want to actually see more than like the base kit on this, so I need to figure out how to do that. If anybody in chat wants the backseat drive, be like, you go here, you do that, then you're good to go.
I kind of want to go around town just a little bit and see if you can get.
I did try to go around town, but
I mean, everyone. There's just even some of these like is obvious NPCs. Like they chat. Or they
Forge. So there's my javelin.
Right.
Hold on a second here. Forge is over here.
I don't know.
Look who's back in one piece.
Zoe, did you expect me in more pieces than one?
You? Never. I trust you've brought me work. Always good to give your javelin the once over after a run. What have you done this time?
I have to hold the button to I can
you
just tap
can't
it.
fix.
Flattery, huh? You must have done a number out there.
Nothing too crazy.
Are we using your skill for crazy or mine? Scars, beasts, relic-based nonsense. Some people stay on this side of the wall. Others, well, since you love running into that kind of stuff, you better be careful.
Yeah, I have no idea what kind of accent that is.
That's what a good javelin's for. And why get an expert for the once-over?
All right, sweet talker. I'll run you some maintenance checks. I'll show it extra love to balance that cavalier attitude of yours.
You're the best.
I'm aware.
So at the beginning, I can actually select male or female voice. And I chose male voice, but here we go, Forge.
Okay, Forge.
All right, so I unlocked another javelin.
Okay.
Now it's telling me to do stuff. So Storm, Colossus, Interceptor. So the Ranger is the default one. So let's look at Storm. It can float. It's got light armor.
I see.
Ice.
So you have to unlock. You can unlock another one. I gotcha.
Yeah. The Colossus is the heavy one.
That's the one that one guy had.
That one guy had. Interceptor, Scout Suit, Explorative, and Diplomatic missions. Most agile and acrobatic. Lightning fast, close range attacks combined with specialized weaponry will thrill answers. That sounds good. Let's do that one.
All right.
The Dominion is on the move, and this javelin will enhance your quick strike capabilities. It's evident that your combat skills are improving.
Thanks.
The Interceptor is not for rookies. That's why we waited to introduce it to you.
Got it.
Corvus developed this suit so our agents could get in quick and get out quicker. This javelin is more agile than anything you've experienced.
Sounds deadly.
It is.
I like fast
Especially when you
games.
Consider its advanced weapon. Our agents have found its stealth abilities invaluable in delicate situations. But be careful. Great speed comes at a price. Lighter armor.
That's not a
I'm
problem.
interested in what you can
Go
accomplish.
fast, don't get hit.
Because you were getting the shit smacked out of you in the last one. I'm just saying.
Live fast, die young. All right, here we go. So this
Too
is the
fast,
section.
too fragile. Okay.
So I can go to my interceptor,
Okay.
create loadouts. Okay, here we go. So
Okay, this
let's
is
do
cool.
a new loadout, and we're gonna call this one. What should we call this one?
Too fast, too fragile.
There we go. Okay, so
Because you're gonna put you're gonna try to put guns on it, and it's not gonna have any armor. I know it. Oh, because that's what you got all that. That's what the guns and shit were for.
yeah, I was just like, all right.
Ah, all right.
Components, nothing equipped. Here we go. Empty slots. So you have slots, armor reinforcement, and melee inscription. Increases melee by 5. The melee didn't do a lot of damage. And it looks like you've got points too that you can do on it. So that's equipped.
Okay.
And then as you level up, you
Everything's
get more
locked.
slots.
So all right. All right.
All right. So assault system, searching glaive, is seeks and destroys targets. We can
That's kind of cool.
craft in here. So let's go back. Weapons. So now this was the pistol that's in there, and you get stats on it. All right, so this is the Diablo in town progression loot system right here, and it's sorted by most powerful stuff. So damage. Let's just do the most damage right here. Handgun, devastating force. Let's do that.
Are you sure you want to do the most? Yeah, I guess you want to do the most.
Yeah,
damage.
they said we need to do right. Like
There's
I'm fast.
ammo too. Because
That's
the one
okay. I'll
it
pick
has
it up.
9 ammo.
I'll figure it out. That's per clip. You fire 9 shots and then you reload.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's like you have 9 bullets and then have fun. Support
It's
system.
a heavy pistol. All right.
Strike system here. Plasma star.
So you
I
get
don't
9
know.
shots and then you run the fuck away. All right. So you're going to strike hard and then run. Well, let's see how that works for you.
Okay. Appearance. Oh, I saw everybody do this and they would like make their colors.
Fun. Time to make a statement.
Coins or shards. But you don't have any, do you?
I have 120 coin. Change the chest plate appearance. I can unlock cool guy. That looks dumb. I'm not doing that.
What is that?
Fuck that. That looks.
You can't like custom spray paint your own shit.
I've
That's
seen people
lame.
do that where they looked all weird color and stuff. Oh, cool! I can be all dirty. Yeah.
If it doesn't hide you from the enemies, then there's absolutely no point in it.
Yeah. No, but you gotta be gritty and cool. There we go. Those
All
look pretty
right.
cool. I like that.
What is that?
I don't know. I'm putting rims on.
I don't know, but I'm putting it on.
I'm putting fucking spinning rims on my Honda Civic here. You know.
Did you ever actually do that in real life?
No. I had more sense of that.
Okay. Did you ever actually have a Honda Civic?
No, I never had a Honda Civic.
Okay. Because the way you talk about shit sometimes, it really
It's
makes
like,
me
I
wonder
wanna
if you
put it
weren't one of
past
those
you.
guys.
That's fine. It's fine.
It makes you wonder if you weren't one of those guys that had a ricey ass car with like a cherry bomb muffler and a 3-inch tip and
All right, hold on. Let's go in this javelin. Yeah, let's just do the mission. Well, let's just find out what he learned about it from here. So, I gotta like talk to
you're
the
supposed to go
dude.
talk to your dude.
Yeah, talk to my boy.
You boys, you got 3 of them now.
Yeah, I got 3 boys now. How did that happen?
You got a whole fucking posse, man.
One of them's just like, hey. That'd be funny if he split. He's like, oh, we're 3. It's our different personalities all split up. And the one guy's like, when are we gonna get Doritos?
Can you imagine the 3 personalities of a person? And one of them's like, he just wants to get high all the time. And the other guy's like, we have to get work done. And the other one's just like,
Let's fuck.
Yeah. What's on Netflix?
What's on
What's Netflix and chill?
What's this?
Good, you're here. Those samples you brought me, what were they?
Well,
You're in shadow. I can't see
I
you.
thought it might be something like that. Reality decay is not pretty.
reality decay?
When a Shaper instrument taps into the anthem, it affects reality, and reality is a lot less stable than you think it is. One incorrect variable and the entire equation collapses. Reality collapses.
Okay.
Beast Dominion. Whatever happened to them altered their nature, the fundamentals of their existence. But it wasn't right. Something wasn't right. They couldn't last. What's this got to do with Matthias?
Whatever happened to these Dominion happened to Matthias, too.
You're not saying...
The manifold affected him. It means they are unstable and in real danger. I gotta go.
All right, I got some money for that. Let's add this to my Cortex.
But you can't add things to Cortex because you can't. It's in the full game only.
Okay. No running, no jumping in town. It's like the library, basically. Or it's the pool. It's the pool. No running, no jumping.
No peeing in the pool.
No peeing. I mean, this AI life is like interesting. Like you can look at this and they're doing stuff. They also use this separate RGB render on the plugin, or on the full screen thing, which makes it feel more realistic and more cinematic, and less harsh, which is pretty cool.
You're back. That is you, isn't it? I can't quite focus my eyeballs.
Where's Sumner? And where's the manifold?
He was impatient. He wanted to pursue his own theory.
He took it and pushed me. Not hard, but it hurt my feelings.
What did Aruna say?
The Dominion soldiers were affected by some kind of reality decay as a result of their divide.
Reality shifting in unintended ways. As a result, they were
wobbly. Jelly that didn't quite set. Oh, that explains why I'm feeling oddly porous.
Okay.
It's not a great feeling. And none of my limbs work right.
Have some Doritos, bro.
And the manifold.
Yeah.
The generator of the effect
Sounds
must
like
be
he's
part
just
of the solution.
super high.
He talked about needing a drink. Maybe the bar?
It's a start. How long do I have?
I smell burnt toast.
Till pizza o'clock.
Please hurry.
Isn't it when you smell burnt toast, you're having a stroke or something?
I've never heard of that. I'd be curious to hear if that's like actually a thing, though.
Hey, Matrix Vengeance is back. The Mr. Clean Clan. Holy shit. Wow.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
So Matrix, have you played this Anthem yet? Anything Anthem? You know what's going on here? Because it would be pay return to burn your proclivities in your senses.
Look at how awesome this artwork is.
You should ask.
Dude, I wish I had a bar like that.
Like,
I wish I went to a bar like that.
Shit, this is like really great art.
He says I have not thought this was Titanfall Gaiden. No, this is Anthem actually.
It's a little different. It's a little different. I wouldn't call it Titanfall Gaiden.
Freelancer. Let me guess. Looking for Matthias?
Yeah.
How did you get here?
He wanted a drink but wasn't allowed
You
in.
run that
He's been
fast?
banned from the premises for months.
Great. So he's gone now.
I tried to talk to him about the samples you found, but he didn't seem interested. He was always easily distracted, but never rude. It was odd.
It's complicated. That one, Sumner, appears to be the abrasive side of Matthias.
We should find him. I don't know how quickly the reality decay could set in.
Got it.
Matrix
What now?
Vixing,
I don't see Sumner anywhere.
watch the game and you'll see what it is. We'll get to some gameplay, but we're doing
Connect
some
us.
story right now.
I can sense the link, but I can't seem to make the connection. But I can track him. Got him. He's by the forge.
I was just there.
Fucking hunt quests. But I did get to see this really cool area. I hope that there's like more cutscenes in
Lol.
here.
No droids. Lol.
I know. The fact that all this just kind of like loads in and out and streams seamlessly is pretty impressive to me, actually.
Yeah, it does. It feels really good.
Though I am on a PC with 16 gigs of RAM. They recommend 16 gigs of RAM for the PC version, I believe.
But can someone confirm to me, because I want to say that that's one of the symptoms of a stroke is that you smell burnt toast. Or something like that.
Did he say?
Man, this artwork though is just like
Oh, you're in fine company, by the way, Matrix. Everyone's either gotten tired or because it's late in most of.
I don't see him.
No? Let me check the forge records. Looks like
Space Calcutta. Nah, Calcutta doesn't look this nice.
Hot will, I imagine.
He has likely left the fort by now.
looks like they took some
We should go after
inspiration
him
from
when you
some
can, in case of trouble.
some Asian countries.
This looks a lot more like Istanbul. If you look at the old city of Istanbul, it looks a lot like this.
Oh wait, which What am I?
Yeah,
in?
or Constantinople if you like.
Where's my
Or the old
squad?
city of like of Akko or something.
All right, consumables tutorial. Here we go. This is where it's going to get controversial. Consumables give you a boost during one expedition, and I'm sure they're going to let you buy as many as you want.
But you just spend it all on making yourself.
I've got
different.
ones already, so like right.
Oh. So do you have to use them?
No, you don't have to.
Is it gonna make you auto use them when you get?
But you're gonna want to use them when you put the difficulty up super high. So armor inscription, uncommon blueprint. Requires one uncommon ember. All right, so it looks like I can't make any of these because I don't have an uncommon ember.
So it's just like I assumed that the forge was like where you would make crap like that.
I'm on normal difficulty, so let's start.
All right. Okay.
So
And wasn't how you enter armor like that.
Very carefully. It's like how do you well, first of all you go like,
I want to know
you go
why...
like this, you get the Chobani box, and then you
Yep.
put your hand through the side, and then it's got this little hole right here that you can put a grip, and now you're in armor.
See?
It's just
and now
like,
you're taking,
just like that.
And
then you're like,
now you're taking your box to a knife fight. And now he's good to go.
I'm good to go, guys. Hey guys, I showed up to the knife fight.
You can't get me. Oh man.
You need to get in on this so we can play together.
I would. So here's the thing: is
maybe it's
I'm
a
not
controller
funnier
game.
when I'm not focusing on games.
I get it. I get it.
I'll play after the fact.
Okay, cool.
I'm tracking Sumner's position. Do you see it?
But if you guys, if you want to tell you what, if you want to set up like on the Discord channel, that time for us to all play, I will get in on that.
These guys all look very new.
We left the fort. I'm trying to get to him.
I
looks
probably
fine.
just loading way faster than them actually.
And space normally.
What?
It's complicated.
Go as fast
And
as
the
I can.
interceptor animation did go full Sailor Moon there at the end. The only thing was missing was the ponytails.
Oh yeah, and by the way, I have like 7 clips on this gun, but it does fire away 9 shots.
Well, I did mention. Am I another set of eyes? Yes, I'm another set of eyes, and they're very nice ones, by the way.
It's easy on the chat when you can do that. Oh, it looks like I can actually like turn a lot faster. All right, are we gonna kill these trash mobs over here?
Are you with anyone else?
Fuck it.
You can try and hurry up before they get to the next part of the
Should
level.
be able to catch up.
The dynamic music is actually quite nice.
Well, it's like if the title screen is anything to tell you, I mean, like it's pretty awesome. I think I do a little more damage than the other characters do.
Yeah, it's a better weapon you've got.
Yeah.
Can you like boost over them, reload, and like flip down and do some Matrix ass shit, and then just be like,
Hold on. Yeah, they're gonna warp me because the team's like, fuck it, we're not gonna kill trash mobs. It'd be a lot easier with the teammates though, right? Like that makes sense. It's a huge armor plate in front, so it's like, oh, I've got aggro, go and shoot at him.
yeah, let the big armor dude get the aggro, and you're just sitting there going, keep you in the ass.
Oh yeah, this does so much more damage. This is crazy. These guys die like in a second or two. Then I get to throw my
That's effective.
yeah.
But what's the goal right now? What are you trying to
Kill dudes. Headshot dudes.
Really? I got that part. I really did.
Oh, my melee is actually like not bad, except I have to take my hand off the keyboard. I'm like fucking Mighty Morphin Power Rangers here. Combo!
That's actually nice. I thought your whole point was like stealth and shit.
No, it's a shooter. Everybody's like good at shooting in different ways. I probably have a different ultimate too, so I'll have to see what that's like. Also, I can float way longer than the other one can. which makes shooting these guys easy because they're kind of dumb at shooting.
And you said you were nice. And you said you're using the keyboard.
I'm using keyboard and mouse now, so like aim with a good aiming to tears, you know.
Dang.
I will have to pick up ammo,
I feel like I would use the controller with this myself personally.
Well, the auto aim on it was super generous. I was just like, oh my god.
That's why I would use it, because yeah.
These guys are dropping a lot of ammo though.
Because that's why I don't like playing Doom against you, because you kick my ass because I can't aim.
Well, there is no aim assist on mouse and keyboard. I will say that. That's why I was just like when I was playing controller.
You don't
I was like,
need it.
What the hell?
I know, but you don't need it. That's my point.
Some people might want it. If they're giving it to controller players, then why not?
Well, that's what I was saying. Is I was looking for the keyboard controls, and basically everyone was like, "Why the hell would you use that? You're so dumb."
I disagree.
So I couldn't find any.
I disagree.
I couldn't find any controls at all.
Those scars were quick to attack. Do you think they ambushed Sumner?
Wouldn't rule it out.
He must be in the area, but he might be hurt or worse. We need to find him quickly.
I feel like I'm rescuing,
Something's not in the
you know,
truck
like
suit. He must have taken it
Gordon,
off for some reason.
you know, from from the Joker.
Hello? Sir, is that you?
Sumner? Matthias?
Yes, it's me. Bloody scars. I knew I couldn't take them, and there was a crack in the rock.
And you couldn't fit into it while wearing a javelin.
Oh, that's a bomb.
This passage leads me to the room I was looking for. I'll keep going.
Stay where you are.
So that's one thing about this game that I like actually is the traps, the bombs, and the sentries. The one spills poison all over you, which I thought was pretty cool. If you can shoot it down, you're fine, but it still explodes and it can still get poison on you.
Was that Sumner?
Do any of your foes need to find cover?
How's Maddie?
None of his major
Not really, not so far that I've seen.
Yeah, nobody ran into
Their
each
AI
other.
doesn't seem to be that advanced on the normal mode.
I bet you that there are enemies that do cover, but like we're fighting like quill rats and shit, so.
Yeah. There's a couple that have armor in the front, so they will turn so that you can't damage them. They will gang up on you. That's what we've seen so far. But like I said, this is normal mode, so I got a feeling that there is a lot more advanced.
Oh, that was my ultimate. I'm like Genji. This is Genji.
You're like fucking Airbender over here and shit.
Oh wow.
How long does that last?
It lasts for a considerable amount of time. I like wasted out some trash mobs, but like I should have done that earlier.
All right.
Yeah. All right. You were just like, oh, you're gonna be weak, and it's like, no, you're gonna be awesome.
Taking enemies.
I'm a cipher, not some kind of cabin.
No, they. Can you get stun locked in this?
Find out.
Not as far as I can tell, no.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
getting right up on them, not a good idea.
Yeah, this is why it's good for one of us to play and one of us to kind of man the chat.
Yeah, because like for me to focus on this and do good, I should be looking at chat.
Energy.
Yeah.
What's down there?
Normal mode is definitely not a get good game. I think it's more for enjoying the story and for.
I don't know. I feel like it's got some challenge to it.
I'm not saying it doesn't have
depends on
challenge,
how well you play with your team.
but I'm not seeing "you died" pop up on the screen every 30 seconds.
I still
so.
got like trashed in some areas from bosses.
Well,
and stuff.
you had a different suit on. You were low level. You hadn't upgraded any of your weapons.
Can I Genji these guys yet?
To be fair, this far along in the demo, everyone's leveled up a little bit. Emmy says, just imagine that in VR. No, thank you.
I do not want to fly around like Iron Man in VR. Woo, that would be really scary as shit.
Although I have seen some places like in Sundance or whatever, they do rigs where you're actually laying on a... I don't know, it's just sort of like you're laying on this weird cot thing and you have your arms extended like you're flying. And it's like a hang glider VR kind of thing. And people seem to enjoy that.
Yeah, but that's because you feel like you're not going to fall because there's like something underneath you. When you're just flying, nothing underneath you, that is scary.
I would say that works because it mimics the feel and the body weight carrying of a hang glider. So And then it has like a little bit of give to it.
Those things like fly at you and then try to kamikaze you, but you can reload while you're in the air, so that's good.
Matrix says maybe cameras all over the suit that orient to the horizon. He says Jarvis Kinetic the feeds.
Yeah, that's basically how drones work. They've got a bunch of sensors that do hundreds of calculations per second, usually in the realm of 500 plus.
They used gyros, and I remember, I'm trying to remember what they used for, what am I trying to say? What orients you to the horizon? You can't use water. I know that.
Oh, does that hurt?
That's a big looking dude. He's like,
Can I hit his weak spot for massive damage?
Can you maybe not crash into the ground? So those guys that are doing that blue thing there.
That's
technical.
That's not one of my abilities.
But can you get inside of that and be safe and like shoot from there?
Responding to its surroundings. What are you doing?
Alright, hopefully that explosion doesn't kill me.
Did you win? You won!
Yeah.
Different energies. He was right, but we knew we needed Javelin to get out of here, and neither of them.
Matrix says he has a friend that does drone camera work, and it's pretty amazing. Dude, I've seen some exceptional drone work. People flying through buildings, like abandoned buildings.
Well, here's the thing. You can actually put good cameras on a drone now.
Oh yeah.
5 years ago,
that's
those
just
cameras that were that small didn't look good. Now,
yeah, you had like
now they actually look good.
Hits.
It's like kind of crazy, like what some of these cameras look like now and how small they are.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, if you told me that I was gonna get good camera footage out of a camera with a 1-inch sensor or less, I would have been like, "You're fucking stupid." And now, like some of the best footage I've seen are on like 1-inch sensors.
I wonder if there's a way to shut down those
electricity things,
spawn points, or electricity points, whatever.
I bet we do learn later. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, that was cool, falling in and then turning into the flying.
Something unexpected about this place.
I have to silence it, but I need time.
A Titan? No, more than one Titan. 3 Titans. Wait, 3. This glitching manifold. It's doing it again.
Leave it to me and fix that relic.
Oh.
Thanks a lot, dude. You're gonna get us killed.
I'm trying to get
You're on fire and flying.
I'm trying to get out right now. I try to focus just on one. I do very little damage to this guy.
And that's your good gun, right?
Yeah. You gotta fly in the air to avoid that. It's like Super Mario Brothers.
You're on fire. You're gonna die.
I can't fly.
What I'm saying is, can you jump in the water when you're on fire, and will it put you out?
Maybe, but now I gotta wait for my Teemos to come over here, and so that's why they're like, they don't know if it's really
hey,
you
look,
or
they
not.
got you.
After
You're back.
They killed everybody. I'm getting like fucked up here too, which is great. Okay.
And it's not water over there, so you're still on fire. Whoops.
All right, come on, shields, grow back. And by the way, when you catch on fire, like that move I was trying to do,
yeah,
where I like, I'll stand above and just shoot. You can't do it because it kills your entire. Is that the weak spot back there? That he opens up when
It
he
looks
fires?
like it.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
I want to get away if he's going to do the fire thing again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm almost dead.
Yep. Holy shit balls. It doesn't take long at all.
Should I go up there and like Genji strike this person?
What's that blue thing? You can try it. Yeah, do it. Fuck it.
Fuck it, I do 370 damage sometimes. I'm just like hitting all the buttons. Ah! Hey, that did work.
All right.
Thoughts on game? Sophie, I'll let you go first.
I was surprised at how much I liked it. I'm glad they did a free demo weekend because this is definitely the way to get people interested in the game that they might be like, should I spend the money on it? I don't know. For a demo, I expected to see more glitches, especially with something that's server based.
Well, they last weekend it was a little laggy, but obviously they make changes and they got the servers up, and kudos to the team at BioWare that got this going.
And the last thing I want to say is I'm very excited to see that there's so much additional content that's like, hey, this content's not available yet. So they have intentions of you playing this for some time.
I didn't really know what to expect other than just like a shooter. And it's a fun shooter because there's a lot of potential here to play with your friends and be like, oh, look at what I got. Oh, what I have. It reminds me a lot of that Diablo gameplay loop where it's like you go and you do a lot of combat. It's fun. You do things. You rescue each other. And then you get out. It's like, oh, look at my thing. Or I do want to know if we play as friends, do we all live in the same city and do the cutscene and can play the game together that way?
There seems to be plenty of enjoyment playing with strangers. I wonder what the gameplay would be like if you can when you engage with them over voice, if it's going to be the same kind of players that you get in your typical like Call of Duty, Gears of War, or because it's cooperative, you're going to have the friendlier type of, okay, I'm going to go and do this, you go do that, and we'll all work together.
I have high hopes for this just because I know BioWare's community is a lot cooler than, say, a Call of Duty or community. Yeah. And I would imagine that there are going to be many more people acting a lot more mature in this. So
I think so too. So I am kind of curious about what sort of romance options there will be, because there's always something.
Yeah, we didn't even get to see any of the story other than like, here's what the story will look like quality-wise, and it's like, okay.
But that's okay. That's okay.
I wonder if we're going to save the world. It's like Mass Effect. I want to save the world.
You pick the personality you like. Oh, crazy.
We are Human Interact. We stream every Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, 2200 CET on Twitch and YouTube simulcasting. I am your host, Alexander Mejia, CEO and Creative Director at Human Interact. We stream VR games, adventure games, and new games like Anthem, like we just did today.
I'm Sophie Wright. I'm Chief Operating Officer at Human Interact. I'm also sometimes actress, marketing director, and jack of all trades.
Chief Fun Officer. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe and bell icon if you haven't, or if you're on Twitch, you can just click the follow or the heart button and you'll get notified when we go live. If you haven't yet, you can join our Discord. You can talk to us all week long, ask us all kinds of cool game developer-y type questions, and we'll give you our best answers. But
sure.
Thank you very much for joining, and we will see you next week.
All right, guys, later.
Bye-bye.